So many of you may not know, but October is Italian Heritage Month, and one local group is giving us a little taste of Italy. The Italian American Club is hosting the 29th annual Festa Italiana this weekend. Joining me now are Lucy Cortese and Linda Springsteen, who is with the Italian American Club of Jacksonville. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for being here.
Buongiorno. You say
buongiorno. Okay, all right. You're going to teach me. All right, I'm Irish. You know, I'm not Italian. We should have Nicolucci over here doing this. I know, and I would love it because this looks fantastic, and we've been smelling it, the aroma of the dessert that you're going to make for us in the studio for the last 30 minutes or so. So I'm going to have you explain, if you will, how to make pizzelle. Absolutely. And then, Lucy, in just a minute, I'm going to have you give us more information about what's going on this weekend. So how do we start? The ingredients look pretty basic.
The first thing we're going to do is preheat your iron, and I have a Cuisinart pizzelle maker that has already been heating for the last hour, so it's plenty hot. And then I've laid out all the ingredients before me. Everything is pre-measured. We have 3 eggs at room temperature, 3/4 cup of sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla, 1/2 cup of melted butter that's been cooled, and a 1 3/4 cup of flour with 2 teaspoons of baking powder added.
And let me point out that this is what we're making right here. To see that lovely waffle, I don't want to touch it with my hands, but it's right here. Looks delicious. Okay, so you put the 3 eggs in.
3 eggs in. We're going to beat them, and then we're going to add the sugar, and we're going to beat this until it's nice and smooth. And once it's all incorporated, I'm going to add my vanilla. Here's the vanilla going in. Beat that around. And then we're going to add the melted butter that has been cooled. And you want to make sure you use butter, do not use oil.
And is it important that it's cooled as well?
Yes,
so it doesn't
very
start
important.
Baking
exactly. And very important that your eggs are at room temperature because, again, you don't want your batter to be cold. So now we're going to add in the flour.
How much flour is this again?
This is 1 3/4 cup of flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So we're going to switch to a spatula. So what you may not know is that pizzelles are believed to be the oldest cookie. They originated in the 8th century from South Central Italy.
It looks similar to the ingredients of a sugar cookie. But it's not the same.
No, it's not the same.
It's not, okay. Bring that up.
Well, because if you notice, there's very little sugar in this recipe. So most of your flavoring will come from vanilla. And you can change the extract flavoring on a pizza or even a biscotti. We're doing vanilla today because that's kid-friendly. But traditionally, my family will make anise, which is licorice flavoring.
So while you're stirring that, let me just ask Lucy a little bit about what's going on this weekend. This is an event that's not just one day, it's 2, Saturday and Sunday, and it's free and open to the public.
It is, and it's a day where we want people to come and be Italian for the day. So it's a lot of fun, and we've been doing it for 29 years.
Oldest cultural event in Jacksonville, I didn't realize.
68 years old. We are the oldest ethnic, continuing operating cultural and ethnic group in Jacksonville. In fact, my parents were charter members back in 1951 when it started. And so I kind of grew up in the Italian American
Club. And it's Saturday and Sunday, but you encourage people to come for 2 days because the menu is different each day.
That's right. And everything is made homemade in our kitchen. All the cookies are homemade. Everything is made fresh. In fact, on Thursday, we'll be rolling about 2,000 meatballs if you want to drop by.
2,000 meatballs. Now, it would be lovely to get those recipes. In just a minute, though, I know, because we're just a little short on time.
We are ready to get started. Okay. Your dough is sticky. We're going to go ahead, open up your preheated iron, and put 1 tablespoon just to the high point of center on each iron. And then we're going to lock it.
So you don't even have to spread it out. It just does it on its own.
No, and you put it to the high center, to the high right behind center. So when you do close the lid and lock it, it will spread out evenly.
Okay, so while that's happening, let me just remind our viewers that you can sample the delicious food this weekend, Saturday from 11 to 8. Lasagna's on the menu on Saturday, baked ziti on Sunday, both days sausage pepper subs as well, chicken parm, spaghetti and meatballs, those 2,000 meatballs that you're making on Thursday. The location is at the Italian American Club in Mandarin on Westbury. Ladies, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Looks like this is cooking up. We're going to taste some, actually, coming up during the commercial break, and we'll be right back.